up, y'all? I don't know who needs to hear this, but I know somebody needs to hear this. You are enough. You are perfect just the way that you are. And despite what anybody tells you or has told you negative about yourself, it's not true. And don't believe it. You are a child of God, and you are worth more than anything. And even if you were the only person for Christ to die for, he would have done it just for you. He would have still went through the suffering, the torment, the mocking, being spit on, being killed just for you. And he loves you. And you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to fit into this perfect image of a bubble that everybody makes out that you have to fit into to be a Christian or to come to God or to come to church. Like, we're all flawed. There is not one person that's walking this earth right now that does not struggle, does not sin, does not screw up daily. I don't care how perfect you think someone may appear to be. No one's life is perfect, and no one is perfect. And just because someone struggles differently than you does not give them the right to judge you or to put you down or to tell you that you're worthless or you're not enough, because you are. And you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. And the same degree that they judge you on, they will be judged on. The same way that they make you feel, they will be made to be made feel. So don't listen to that. Don't feed off of that. And don't believe those lies that the enemy is using all these people to make you feel about yourself, because it's not true. You're beautiful just the way you are, and you're perfect just the way you are. God doesn't want us to be perfect people. He just wants to know us. He just wants us to come to him so that he can love us, so that he can make us feel the opposite of how the world makes us feel. He doesn't want you to feel like that. He doesn't want you to suffer. He doesn't want you to hurt. He doesn't want you to cry. He doesn't want you to have insecurities or feel like you're not enough. He wants you to feel the complete opposite of that. He wants you to feel loved and appreciated and have joy in your soul that can never run dry, because no matter what comes your way, you know that it's going to be okay. I've had so much stuff happen in the last year, in the last month, in the last 6 months, in the last week, that has literally broken me to the point where I've hurt every night and I've cried every night and I miss my husband, and I'm so hurt because of this job and this move. And even though it's good for him, it hasn't been the best thing for me. And even though it sucks that I don't get to see him, and I don't know when I'm gonna get to see him, because I've decided not to move right now. It's not the best for us right now, and I'll go into that later if I need to, but it's just not the best decision right now. And when I was gonna leave, I was struggling with, when am I gonna see my family again, and when am I gonna see all these people that I care about again, and what's gonna happen. But even in the midst of all of this, I know that it's happening for a reason, and I know that God has the final say, and everything's gonna be okay. Even though it's not the plans I had for my life, I know that Jesus loves me and that I'm going to be okay. And all of this is going to be made for my good. And I'm going to have a testimony from this. I know that all the pain and suffering that I've endured in the past week, month, year has been worth it. And looking back, I've seen so much growth from this already that I can't even begin to explain how much I've grown in the past month. How much closer I've gotten to God when God's all I have. When I go home, Sean's not there. My mom's not there. My friends aren't there. God is there. When I don't know what's going to happen with anything else, I know that I'm going to be okay and He's going to take care of me. And being able to be 100% dependent on God and get closer to Him, and the more I've learned about Him, the more it showed me about me. And even though it sucks that all of this has been going on, I'm being blessed so much through all of this pain. And if I didn't have Him there by my side and know that He was carrying me when I fall, and when I don't have the strength to get up and go to work because I'm depressed and I start to feel like my world's falling apart, He literally picks me up by my hand and carries me, and it's okay. And I'm going to be okay, and this is going to be okay. And no matter what you're going through right now, you're going to be okay too. And you can have that joy and that sense of peace that even when bad things come your way, you know that it's going to work out. Even though I get sad and I get lonely and I get scared, I'm also happier than I've ever been because I know what is to come. And I know that this is temporary and this pain is temporary. And when I have those thoughts of doubt and worry and anxiety and fear, those thoughts and feelings are temporary. So I just want to let you know, regardless of what you've been told or what you're going through or whatever you're struggling with, it's going to get better. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and there's a God out there that loves you so much. He sent His Son to die for you. And even if you were the only person here, flawed and all, He would have done it for just you because He loves you that much. And He wants to get to know you. He wants you to be available to Him. He doesn't want you to be perfect. He doesn't want you to be this cookie cutter image that the world makes out that a Christian is supposed to be. He wants you the way that you are right now, to just have a relationship with Him so that He can love you and hold you and give you a sense of peace through your storm. Jesus loves you, I love you, and regardless of what you're going through, it's going to get better and it's going to be okay. Have a great rest of the day.